You just taste fire right away.
Oh my gosh.
I'm starting to sweat every time I talk. Oh my God.
Oh, my tongue is on fire.
Howdy y'all, it's your boy Deandré Macri. We're back with another hot seat. Welcome back. Change, new, improved man, a little bling on the collar. I'm with Josh Atkins. He is the Sergeant Major of the regiment. So welcome.
Howdy y'all, how y'all doing?
Yeah, welcome. So, with me being the 24-25 Corps Commander this year, I am sadly not going to be your host anymore. I know. But your new host is Josh Atkins. So we're gonna go ahead. You're sitting in my seat. It's about me today.
Yeah, we gotta change this.
Let's go.
We gotta fix it.
Let's go, let's switch. This is more like it. I like this.
This feels better.
Does it feel better?
It feels right. Howdy y'all, I'm Joshua Atkins. I'm the new host for Hot Seat, and I'm with the Corps Commander Deandré Macri. I'm the Regiment Sergeant Major. I'm also a junior advisor on the fish drill team. We got some nuggets to eat, some hot sauces. Let's get to it.
Let's do it.
All right, so the first sauce that we have is the Truff sauce. How are you with spices?
I'm okay.
Yeah?
From the previous videos, I think some may say I can handle it. Some may say I suck at spice. We'll have to find out.
Yeah, we'll see. So, all right, first nugget.
All right, let's do it. Not bad.
No.
It has flavor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get to some of the questions. So, both your parents, they're currently serving in the Army. What's it like being an Army household, but being an Air Force contract?
Yeah, so both my parents, they are in the Army, and I have that Army culture. I've been around it. My parents used to bring me to their jobs when I was little. And so seeing that, I always just knew Army culture. I was never gonna go into the military, so me deciding to go into the Air Force threw them off for a loop, and they're like, you chose the wrong branch. But they know I picked the right decision because they wouldn't want me to go in the Army themselves, so.
Next sauce. So we have Cholula.
If y'all don't see, these nuggets got a lot of sauce on them. We were not playing around.
We wrenched these.
So Cholula has like a little bit more spice, but it's sweeter.
No, it's fine. I like Cholula.
Okay.
Yeah, Cholula's no issue. So why did you join the Corps?
So I never knew anything about the Corps Cadets. I'm a first-gen ag. So coming here, I came to A&M originally for the meteorology program. I've always been interested in meteorology, atmospheric sciences ever since I was 4 years old. I used to watch the broadcast, and I would imitate the meteorologists to make my own little videos. So I came here for weather. And then at the time, I changed my mind in junior year of high school, and I was like, okay, I kind of want to serve my country and do what I love. So our A&M was already my number one. I found out about the Corps Cadets online. I didn't look up any videos. I should have. I came in blinded. And then once the parents left, I found out we're doing A, and I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. And then, yeah, wait till that hallway. So
oh, no.
That's what brought me here. It was very natural, and it was a last-minute decision for me.
So, third one, Funky's hot sauce. It says, Funky heat meter, hot.
Funky hot.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how I feel about funky hot.
Let's do it.
Man.
It's not too bad.
It's not bad, but it's kicking up.
Yeah.
This one's like it sits there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's like a delayed reaction.
Yeah. At first I was like,
What organizations have you been a part of in your time in the Corps, and what organizations are you currently a part of?
Okay, so I've been a part of various organizations, obviously starting off with FTT. Whoop to that.
Yeah.
I was on Corps Color Guard, and then I was a part of Cadet, which is the Cultural Awareness Diversity Expansion team when I was a freshman. A part of that, I did Arnold Air Society, and then currently, I'm a part of TAMSCAMS. It's a meteorological society, so it's a part of my department where we do storm chasing.
What are some of your favorite activities that you do in these organizations?
Networking. Meeting people is awesome. So meeting people around campus. And then obviously, I think just going and making new experiences and memories with people. Like, we do all type of volunteering events. We go and do things off the quad, which I think is the best thing possible. And with that, for me, getting more involved in my major, because I know I'm going military, but getting more involved on the private sector side of meteorology is probably pretty awesome.
Of course. Yeah, let's hop into the next one.
All right, let's do it.
So this is our first hot one sauce that we brought in, barbacoa.
Number 4.
Yep, number 4.
And it's hot ones.
I know. Oh my gosh.
That one has flavor.
It does.
I'll leave it there until it maybe until it hits. It might hit, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm starting to feel it already.
As like a leader, what value would you say like you've grown into?
Well, okay, for our Texas A&M core values, you know, I'll go a little off. No one really says this is the one for them, but for me, it's selfless service. That is creating an environment for your people to thrive in. It's not about me or recognition, but I do it because I care about the well-being of my people, completing the mission and making sure that everyone here, they get that 4-year leadership development and that they become better Aggies and better people in the civilian sector or the military sector. You know, we want to teach people actual characteristics and values. And so selfless service for me, especially being in this position in the Corps Sergeant Major last year, it's taught me a lot, and I think I really go with it. Yeah.
Well, let's get to the next sauce.
All right.
We got rojo, another hot one sauce. All of the names sound like so menacing. Like,
yeah, they sound terrible.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, this one smells pretty spicy. Always do a sniff test, you guys know. Yeah, now.
How is it? What do you think?
This one's not bad yet.
Not bad?
And I need to knock on wood.
Oh my gosh. Core onboarding looked a little bit different this year. Can you kind of just like talk about like what stuff we added, kind of like why it was added?
So onboarding was very similar to FOW, Freshman Orientation Week. The only difference was we did it at the battalion level. So your training for your initial modules that the freshmen got this year were all at the battalion level because we wanted to build that camaraderie, but also consistency with what was being taught. Because we want to have one unified core and one unified set of accountability to one standard, right? And the culture in each outfit, we want to continue to invigorate that and make sure it's still powerful.
100%.
But we want to make sure that it's attested to the same standard. And so that was the whole point of that. After that, we had a corporal's course. The corporal's course, the point of that is because you all know we're very fist-centric in the Corps, and we want to make sure it's a 4-year development, leadership model. So we wanted to make sure the corporals coming back from the summer, the transition training that happens in the spring is not enough. So we wanted to make sure that they got something out of it as well. We continued as normal. BITS was a little different back in the saddle training for the upperclassmen, so they had a little bit more of a process instead of one day. But that was the difference. The point of it was because we wanted to make sure the Corps was unified. So.
Let's do your favorite one, Queso sin queso.
Queso sin queso.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't speak Espanol, sin queso means no cheese. So this is cheese without cheese. Does that make sense to you?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, man.
It doesn't smell too good either.
No, this one is the worst. It smells the worst.
Oh my God.
Yeah, what is it, like expired milk?
Yes.
What would you say?
Yes,
Yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah.
I don't know. That is awful.
Nasty. Disgusting.
There's definitely an aftertaste to it.
Yeah.
Why in the first place did you go out for Corps Commander and Corps Command Team? Out of everything you could have done in the Corps, why did you, what motivated you?
So, as I stated before, I came to the Corps blinded. So I'd never seen this I never was like, I want to be the Corps Commander or someone big. I just wanted to get through. As a freshman, I wanted to quit every day. And I'm not just saying that to motivate you guys out there. I wanted to quit. And then I became a sophomore, and having my own fish, they felt like they were my kids and I wanted them to be better than me. So I'm like, you know what? I'm putting so much energy into them because I really care. And that's what really brought me into the Corps. It was my piss head year with my buddies. And Captain Brummett, one of our advisors, called me to his office, and he kind of inspired me to go out for bigger leadership. Even though I was like, I'm not doing that, sir, but I clicked every box, and I went to the interview and naturally came up and just naturally became Corps Sergeant Major out of nowhere. And so that was an experience. And with my experience last year as Corps Sergeant Major, I kind of wanted to continue going up, and so I went back down to the wing, interviewed again, and my purpose for that is because I felt like it just was a natural calling. Like it was meant to be, and it was something that I needed to do to continue to make sure I give back to the Corps that made me who I am today.
Let's move to the next nugget.
Nice.
Second to last sauce, Melendez. Creamy style ghost pepper. No, this is where it goes downhill.
Yeah, that's it right there.
It's a short turnaround, but.
Oh my God. Guys, just zoom into this nugget. Oh my God, it's dripping. It's drippy out here. Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
A second double take?
Yeah,
all right.
Let's do it.
That is hot. Oh my gosh.
It's called ghost pepper for a reason, huh?
Yeah. So talk more about your fish team experience. So I want to know about it.
So FTT, my buddies and I were encouraged highly to go for FTT.
Highly encouraged.
We went to the informational. It was just me after that. So, and I had two sophomores that were FTT, but remember they didn't get to compete their year. So I went out for it. It was just by myself. It was just me as a Squadron 6 member. And that kind of sucked, being by myself doing it. But then I met so many individuals just like me, meeting people from the Reg, the Brigade, the band, all at FTT. And we went through hardships together, but it's a different type of special unit. You're working towards this competition going to New Orleans. That's all we hear is you gotta win, you gotta compete. There's 14 years before you that won. There's so much pressure on the line. No pressure though, no pressure. And it's just like, you're working towards it, and we're freshmen. We only have a few months to practice while we're beating seniors that have been doing this for 4 years.
Oh yeah.
Whoop to that, right?
Whoop.
So I think it was honestly one of the best experiences I had at Texas A&M in these 4 years.
Right. Last sauce.
Man.
We have Tabasco brand scorpion sauce. Made in my home state of Louisiana. So
oh man.
Let's get right into it. Last nugget.
Extra hot.
Oh my gosh.
You usually do like 1 drop. Look at this though. Woo! Oh man. All right. You just taste fire right away.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That is spicy.
Oh my goodness.
I may need
You might need that milk.
to do milk.
You look like you need it.
I think you need it first.
No, I think it's all you. Both cups are for you, actually.
Right.
Woo! Oh man, starting to sweat.
All right, so while we're doing just fine.
Just fine.
Last question.
Nope.
If you could summarize your A&M experience in a couple words, go.
Summarize my A&M every time I talk. Oh my God.
Oh my tongue is on fire.
Got milk? This should be a commercial right here. We definitely do. Oh my God.
This is rough.
This spice is so hot.
Summarize your A&M experience in a couple words.
I would say red ass, maroon and white, the 12th man.
Whoop.
I'm out.
All right. I'm Joshua Atkins.
And I'm Deandré Macri.
And this has been Hot Seat. We'll see you on the next one.
See you on the quad.